Hello, welcome Don Luke. What up, baby? How's it going? It was good to talk to you yesterday, bro. That was kind of awesome. I'm just doing a little updating on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot, whatever you have it. We are live. We just updated OBS, which is super awesome. Awesome. It's actually pretty cool. The new update for OBS is connecting much better on my PC for streaming. I hope it stays that way. I hope it doesn't F this up in any big way or whatever. Hopefully it remains as good as it's supposed to. Hopefully. But how you doing, bud? We're gonna try and finish up this game today. Hopefully, receive the end credits somehow. I'm hoping for that kind of thing to happen, but we're not kind of sure if that can. Because I'm very close, but yeah. Hopefully it does, but we don't know. We have no idea what's gonna happen. We'll see. And Naku is not on the stream today, but she is around, so she can hear you guys. And if you want to say hello, go ahead. Say hello. Neons? What's neons? What is that in reference to? No idea what you're saying. But welcome anyways. It's good. All right. We have no drop frames. We've got good frame rate, but YouTube seems to be dropping for some reason. We have a good connection. We've got enough crap going on with everything, so we're good, I guess. Just need to pull out Twitch chat and then we should be good to go on this. YouTube chat. New OBS. Yep, there is new OBS. We have just gotten the new OBS update. I just did it tonight. And we are good. All right. So let's get on to this. The game's ready to go. So is Twitch chat and YouTube chat and everything. So we've got OBS. Just to show you what's new in some ways is just this part. Like, hold on. So if you see this, it used to be a little different. The green bob used to come here and it used to give you that, like, you know, this information would kind of be here. This is the recording time. This is the time we've gone live. This has got like signal bars instead of just a green bob now. And the drop frames. This part has just definitely changed. Everything else in OBS remains the same and everything seems to be back end, not front end. So yeah, that's what's up with OBS. Let's just go ahead and resume the game because, right, so last we were in this, we were trying to clear out every nest or whatever in the game. And yeah, and also there's another thing. Facebook used to send double messages earlier, and that's been corrected with this update. Facebook doesn't send double messages anymore, and that's a good thing. Just give me 1 second. Right, sorry about that. We should be on a good path now. Miles has a new suit. Which suit did I get for Miles? Is there some suit that I didn't make? Owned. Did I get the trophy the other day to finish? Alright, let's craft the style. I like this style better. The red and black. But this is his new suit that he's gotten. This one is EMF experiments. That's the last suit, which will open up at some point because I think we're going to be saving Harry through doing some kind of techno mumbo jumbo. We have 3 skill points, but we don't actually have any skills to spend it on because we've completed the skill tree completely. Alright, so here's what's going on. We still have one of these EMF experiments to complete, and we still have, actually we finished everything else. Jeebus. So we're really close to this. This stream might just end really soon. That's what it's looking like. Let's do this, baby.
There's the subway entrance. Miles has to be right. That's where the meteorite is. Just have to clear out this bridge. Everyone stay in your cars. I won't let them hurt you. Harry! Venom! I know you're here!
You found us.
Yes, I'm here, buddy! I know! Just hang on! I'm coming!
Hola! How did we do? Come on.
Come on! You're coming out of the subway tunnel! The meteorite has to be underground. Venom!
I'm doing better.
Please talk to me!
I just found out like
I have to get
some of
underground.
my visa
can't leave
issues
these
are
people
not gonna be
behind.
solved as I expected. Did they die? Whoa, Crusher. Okay.
Two of you? Not now! I don't have time for this. Maybe. No. Come on, Spider. Almost done. Harry! Can you hear me? Just find you, buddy. I'm coming!
Come on out. Why am I not able to get him inside the tunnel? Come out! Okay, good.
There, the subway tunnel.
Ah! The new face.
Hey, everything all good with Haley?
This is the
Not
anti-venom
yet.
suit, bro.
But you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight.
Okay,
Haley!
can I help her?
No!
Haley! Haley! You guys like my new game?
What are you doing here?
Oh, why are you here? Should we be out there fighting? She knows.
I was trying to save you. You're incredible. I like you so much.
Me neither.
And
I
think
want to
you
go
like
back
me.
to my Miles Morales suit, to be very honest.
Do you want to go out? On a date?
Date? I like that. New suit? I like it. It suits you. She didn't say yes. But she didn't say no.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go change it now. Yo, what up, monks? Welcome to the stream.
Well, it's a date then.
Naku says hi.
After all this is over.
Louder, they can't hear you. Louder, babe, you can't hear you. Seriously, it's not going. Can you see that blue, green thing? Just go to the red.
Pete!
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding,
I'm on the way!
Just kidding.
Pete?
Harry Spotter, you changed your name to Ebola Cola? Alright, suits. I am going to Miles. I'm going to into the Spider-Verse suit. Not the wait, actually across the Spider-Verse. The King in Black suit looks so sick, bro. Across the Spider-Verse. I like that one. And Peter's, I think I'm gonna keep the anti-venom suit equipped. I don't know. I actually like the noir suit quite a bit though. The black suit is also nice. This is also pretty chill. I don't like the black and gold but I do like. Is there a suit where it's got? This is the Tom Holland suit, right? Let's go with the black classic. Does the anti-venom suit have variations? No. Let's go with the black classic and get the blackest black with the red shimmering lights on it. I like that little ray tracing on it.
Hey, it's Harry. Leave a message.
Hey, buddy. I talked to Dr. Connors. He says you're
The thing
too
is,
far
even if you
gone,
put the black
but I know
suit on,
that's
the
not
severe
true.
abilities
Harry,
are still white.
I messed up. I was terrible to you. Your dream.
Is India playing again
Our
today?
dream.
I have no idea.
Healing the world.
Did he make a century on like? Did he make a century on his birthday as well?
Oh God.
Oh, today's the semi-finals versus New Zealand.
You're here.
Crap, I'm missing it. I do really want to watch it though.
Harry.
Why is he hairy? Is this the final fight? I might be able to end the game today. How close am I, Spotter?
I want to help you, Harry. Oh no.
Spider-Man, who are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
Come on! How did you? God damn,
I have to get to that meteorite. I'm so close.
Nah, I'm gonna use that with venom. Oh, thanks for the update, bro. For 214, Kohli had 65 out of 70 in Shreyas. Wait, 20 by 60, 32 overs out. Nice. Thanks for the update, bro.
Harry!
Update.
Harry, talk to me!
Please help us, Peter.
That's just, he's baiting you, bro. He's baiting you. Don't go.
I'm trying, buddy. I just need that meteorite, okay?
Hey, Spotter, how many legs does this guy have? Like in the sense, how many
Miles,
like, final
not
battles?
seeing a rock.
Like,
No.
is it an 8?
Hold on, I'm nearly to you.
Thanks for coming, Pete.
Is it like
I want to
a
show you something.
like a 3 battle?
Harry, what are you?
We are healed. Finally free. We can give that gift to everyone.
Yeah, but like they'd be mindless symbiote.
But we need you with us, Pete. Heal the world. Together.
Yo, bro! Not cool.
We can't stay here.
What just happened? I thought we were about to finish this game. God dang it. God diggity dang it.
You good, man?
We're good.
We need to call MJ. I know where the meteorite is.
It's in the office, right?
MJ, we all need to meet up at May's house.
What's going on out there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in. He's using it to transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in. See you guys at home.
I've completed every single territory, right? I don't have to do any more of these things here and there. Like, I've done everything, so... What in the name of the Lordy Lord? I finished everything. EMF. The EMF here needs to be done again, I guess. Where's the EMF experiments that I need to go to? It's still not yet opened up. Crap it. Why so far, bro? You can't be doing that to me. Okay, let's do this. This is your last chance to collect resources and upgrade gear before you end the story. Okay, let me see if I need to upgrade these. I've got all the suits, except for one of the Peter suits. I've got Miles 100%. Let's go to suit tech. I've gotten everything on the suit tech. Let's go to gadgets. I've upgraded every single gadget. I've gotten every single skill. Hold on. Alright. Let's do this! Why is Petey wearing the white suit? Why the cutscene?
Central Park Reservoir.
The water system.
Pumping goo
Why did the
everywhere.
cutscene change
Adding
the
more and
fucking
more people to the
clothes?
hive mind.
If all those symbiotes get out of Manhattan,
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah.
and that particle accelerator is what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11?
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes.
Nice.
And you know
nice.
Harry's not gonna let that
New
rock
Zealand
out of
has no
sight.
chance.
Unless
With the
he
way
sees something he
Shami
wants
and
more.
what's the other guy, Magic going, like these guys are going to kill it.
Just, for
Kohli might even
illustrative
end up picking up
purposes.
some wickets as well, because he picked
Harry's
up
still
like
Harry.
one wicket last game
He thinks
as well,
he's
right?
healing the world. But the dream isn't complete without...
His best friend beside him.
I can lead
Yeah,
Harry
he's
away from the meteor.
Wait, no, I thought he
And I can handle all the
surpassed Sachin's
While I grab the space rock
with this century.
for illustrative purposes.
So wait, hold on.
Right? Fire up the accelerator.
If he doesn't hit a century the next game, which is
No
the
more
finals,
hive mind.
he's not
Well
going to be able
saved.
to.
We all get churros?
He's not going to be able to surpass
Theoretically.
Sachin. That sucks, bro. You should have had at least one or two more games left in him.
What Connor said about Harry being too far gone. If you can't save him, are you
It won't
ready?
come to that. You two will be able to destroy the rock in time.
Why does Peter always look at people like
Let's
this?
heal the world.
Like
For real
his
this time.
chin's like kind of lower like that. And like, yeah, I don't think he'll be able to play 4 more years later, bro. Kohli's what, like my age, or a year younger than me, or 2 years younger than me?
So the meteorite is somewhere in that thing?
So are Harry and his friends.
Here. I figured you could use a sonic touch.
The suit
just
does
standing
look
there.
incredible.
What are they waiting for?
Oh, they're guarding it.
Look, I can't thank you both enough. For everything.
Come on, bro. We're the spider team.
Don't anyone forget it.
Alright, who am I playing as, Peter or Miles? Tell me I'm playing as Pete.
Hey, buddy! You gonna sit in there and play with your pet rock all night? It's you and me, Harry.
I mean, it's still done much better
we
than
always
like the
wanted.
last version of the game, though. And somehow MJ looks even more prettier in this one than she did in Spider-Man 1. Alright. This is it.
Our gift will finally be yours.
Here's the thing, though. You're gonna have to catch me first.
What do you mean 74 of 76 balls? Okay, so we'll be playing as Miles first. Oh wait, hold on.
MJ, now!
You just said Coley 100 done, so still not? I'm confused.
You wanted a story, Watson.
God, shucks.
What was that? Dead end? Oh. There has to be a way in.
Where am I shooting? Oh. There's a growth.
Whoever dropped these flares. I hope they made it out.
No! Jump in it! Jump up! Shoot, thank God. Good God, MJ. Don't scare me.
What the hell? I'm coming! Just hang on! Oscorp. Norman must have sent a team. Guess they left more than just flares. Not good.
Okay.
I'm not leaving without that rock. Another dead end.
Thank y'all.
Meteorite. Down there. Oh no, very bad.
All right. We're able
Looks
to
like
do
the
this.
meteorite's connected to the rest of the hive.
No sonic boom. Oh, just grab it. I suspect this is going to be.
That can also end the world.
Are you watching this on Hotstar in the office, bro? Hello, Emma Collins. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the BruceyJucey team. I'm good. And before we get into this, if you are someone who actually helps people with designing streams and everything, I have a person, I have a guy who does it for me. He edits my videos. He does everything for me. So I'd rather not waste your time, but like, you know, I just wouldn't want you to bother yourself with like.
Crap. meteorite. It feels
Alright.
alive.
Nice. You're at home.
Gotta get out of here.
Come on, Sonic device.
If I get this right,
You're welcome, you're welcome.
it's game over.
Alright, where's that?
Please let this lead somewhere good.
No, it's not. It's gonna lead you to danger, and Miles is gonna wind up helping you.
The sky. Almost out of this hellhole. Looks like my exit's just past that chopper.
Huh? Nice. What? No!
Up that ladder and I'm in the clear.
Are you really though? He's playing very pensively, eh? No, not this. I told you she's gonna get in danger and Miles is gonna come in.
Big guy. I should crank up the volume. Hey, I think that hurt it.
Come on, bud. Right here. One more.
That symbiote's big, but I'm fast.
Okay. I didn't die.
Let's get the hell out of here.
First try. Woo! First try, baby. First try.
Time to go, Miles!
33.1 over. Nice. Oh, make us ride the bike. Make us ride the bike, bro. Make us ride the bike.
You ready?
Tell me I'm riding the bike.
Pretty
been an
sure your
epic
plus
ICC
one
with
isn't invited to our high
World
school
Cup, I
reunion,
guess.
Harry! Harry!
I have sixes. Isn't Decom after, like, right behind him? Or they were the same last match I checked?
This is where we became best friends.
Yeah, it is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
Is this it? Is this the final battle?
Join us.
Please! Remember everything we've been through! Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We'll meet them.
But we had each other! What is he doing? Gotta stay off the ground! Ah!
Oh, this is a good boss fight, yo. I dodged it, didn't I?
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there! Always have been!
Till we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you!
Didn't feel like that to us. We're giving you a chance, Pete.
Okay, that was so close. Alright, that was round 1. I hope this is around 3 rounds, bro.
You want to join us? We know it.
Yeah, so you want to. What's this going to be upgrade move now?
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Whoa, symbiote's
No.
dropping in. Not working! Stay calm. Take him out one at a time. Free Harry with more anti-venom!
No, he got me. No!
Now or never.
Come on! I don't even need to tap. This is just a cutscene.
We know what's best for you, for everyone.
Wall tracker!
Do everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better. I'm so sorry.
I move!
You replaced us with Myers. He poisoned you against us even more.
No! He saved me! Just like I'll save you!
Never
I
been
move.
good enough for you or Dad.
It's messing with your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
I trust you, Harry! Not that thing you're wearing!
We are not a thing.
For these guys? Brute force isn't working! Gotta be a better way!
God damn, this is hard.
This anti-venom's gonna sting, Harry!
What?
Gotta get in close.
Come on, Peter! Finish him! One more round. Nice! I think I did it. Oh, biggest 6 in ICC? Nice.
It'll be over soon.
Doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna heal the world with you. Not like this.
I'm gonna heal you.
The meteorite. You took it from us.
Whoa! Venom in black, bro. Okay, just a quick pause. Story time right now, okay? So if you haven't, guys, like any idea of what's like happening ever so recently, like maybe a year ago or something, there's this story called The King in Black. It is the evolution and the actual so now very early on in the conception of the Marvel universe, there was nothing, and in this nothing there was a being called Null, who happens to have, like, you know, the most powerful essence of all godly kind of beings or whatever. And the Marvel's universe, as far as the you know, if you've seen the Eternals, you know that the Celestials are these beings that kind of terraform the universe and create life and everything. And then the counterbalance to the Celestials is they've got a bunch of them, but like the Celestials are the counterbalance to Galactus, and also the Beyonders are the counterbalance to the Celestials if they go mad with power, and which has happened before. The first nicely done. The first firmament, or the first universe that was created, was destroyed in that way, and the Marvel universe just restarts. Right now, Null, in the King in Black story, is revealed to have been there even before the Celestials even came to exist, or the Beyonders, or Galactus, because Galactus actually is formed after the first firmament or the first universe gets destroyed, because he becomes part of the he becomes part of the cosmic balance as the World Eater, and the Celestials are the World Makers. Galen is his name, and Galactus is his rebirth. And the reason why Galactus eats world is because every planet is a seed for the Celestials to grow out of. So when he eats the planet up, the Celestial dies, and therefore he kind of keeps this thing, keeps the universe in checks and balances and stuff. Now, apparently through the King in Black story, Null was approached by the Celestials to come and join them to do his bidding, and Null didn't want anything to have to do with that. He was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. I don't give a rat's ass about like whatever you're all up to. And he then like just stays in the darkness and, like, you know, creates symbiotes and this hive mind. Now the symbiotes go across many different planets, they take over host bodies, and then they run rampant for a while, and then Null just kind of sleeps for a bit. And Null's weapon is the Necro Sword, which you saw in Thor: Love and Thunder, which Gore the God Butcher is holding. That's the sword that he actually has. The Necro Sword can kill gods, and Null actually manifests that himself. Now, as you remember, I told you about the story about Eddie Brock having taken back the Venom suit. Now, the uniqueness of the Venom symbiote is because he bonded with Peter Parker and bonded with Eddie Brock. Peter Parker having the actual goodness and everything, and Eddie Brock transforming himself into becoming a good guy or an anti-hero and then a good guy. What really happens to the Venom symbiote is that he gets programmed into becoming this absolutely different. Null was a bad guy because he just basically wanted to be the only one. He just wanted to be the only thing, and nothing can stop him. Neither the Celestials can stop him, nobody can stop him. So you know that in Guardians of the Galaxy, the head nowhere that's floating, that like the Guardians live in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, that head, no, Venom didn't kill Null, and that's not how he got his wings. Actually, like, we're moving a little too fast. But Samuel, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, so Null says, "Fuck this shit. I'm out to the Celestials." He knocks out like one of the Celestials' heads, and that becomes nowhere. That's where the MCU gets nowhere from, and Null takes a sleep. And then he wakes up, and then he says, "Okay, it's time. I need to go ahead and conquer the universes because the universes wasn't really populated by that time by the Celestials. He wanted to give people time so he could spread the symbiotes all out, because the symbiotes come from within inside him. He manifests them. So does he also manifests the Necro Sword, and the Necro Sword gets into Gore the God Butcher's hands in the comics as well. And then after he dies, Null goes and gets his sword back. Now, Eddie Brock." Every symbiote, now this is quite important, just to backtrack a little second. Every symbiote, whenever they bond with a host, it creates like the only way I can explain it is like a file, a folder or a zip file, or like, and that particular file or whatever is the codex, which is, it can be related to what you can call a DNA of somebody. No, Null liked darkness. Null liked nothingness. He liked the oblivion. He was in peace when there was nothing in the universe. He didn't really care for any life or anything. He just didn't want any light, and like he just didn't care too much for what the Celestials were doing, because Null was halfway across the universe in the darkness, and the Celestials were halfway across the other side. So when they actually came to him with a proposition, he said, "Nah, I don't want you to change nothing. I like the things the way they are." He beheads one of the Celestials. They get afraid. They run away. They don't want to have anything to do with him, because the Celestials are the most powerful cosmic beings, right under the Living Tribunal, Eternity, Entropy, Master Chaos, and Lord Chaos and Master Order. So these are like, there's a hierarchy to it, and then right above all of them is the one above all, right? So Null kind of sits right between the cosmic entities, which are the Living Tribunal, Master Order, and Lord Chaos, and Eternity, Entropy, whatever have you, and Null sits between them. So now, when Null's like gone to sleep and all of this has transpired, where Spider-Man gets the Venom symbiote, he becomes a little better version of himself, and the codex keeps getting stored. Now, you have to remember, it's a hive mind that the symbiotes operate on across multiverses. Yeah, Celestials are from the Eternals, that big machine, that Arishem that comes out like the red thing that comes out and pulls Salma Hayek. That's Arishem the Judge. These guys are the ones who populate the universe and bring light, and they create stars and the planets are created because they're eggs for the Celestials to pop out of. And they run experiments, and that's how human beings come to happen. And the X gene is introduced, and you have deviants, and then you have Inhumans, and then you have Eternals, and Eternals are basically celestial robots created in the likeness of humanoids, so on and so forth. I'm digressing here. Let's get back to this. So the codexes that, like the file, save file that these hive mind people, all of them share it, but Venom is quite unique because the amount of codexes that he has collected over the years amount to a lot of experience for this particular symbiote, and he's able to actually by choice keep some of the information from the actual hive mind, or like kind of, you know, just branch away ever so slightly and tilt away from the actual hive mind and stuff, right? So Eddie Brock, who happens to have cramp to Coley. Oh shit, is he not going to make his century? Anyways, I hope he does. And what Eddie Brock does is that he fights Null the symbiote god, beats him, and then replaces him as the King in Black. So whenever one of the Kings in Black is killed, the person who has killed him becomes the King in Black. Now, when Venom and Eddie Brock took the form of this ultimately powerful being to, you know, beat Null, that's the point in the comics that you see that he had got these dragon wings, because Venom had just balled in all the different codexes into himself, and then he, in fact, a little bit of tidbit here, he actually commands Stormbreaker, which is the axe that Thor has. So Thor has two weapons. One's Stormbreaker, which is the axe, and Mjolnir, which is the hammer. So he actually commands the axe, and then he he takes both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, puts them together, and combines the power of these two weapons and creates his own scythe, and he gets wings. So where this wing Venom is like lifted off of is from the King in Black, written by Donny Cates. In the last, I think he started this in 2019, and it was spread over so many different comics. But if you just follow King in Black as a series, you get the omnibus, and omnibus is basically all the comics put together. But yeah, it is a phenomenal series. It is one of the best storytelling, and Venom after this becomes King in Black. Basically, Eddie Brock is connected to the entire multiverse wherever the symbiotes are, and he's helping. He's like reprogrammed and redirected the symbiotes to be able to help, because symbiotes can heal. And if you remember, I had told you that Eddie Brock had gotten the power of the anti-venom, right? Anti-venom suit. So he actually mix and mashes both of them together. So when the Venom symbiote heals somebody, or the symbiotes heal somebody and they leave the host body, they no longer have to depend on the symbiote to heal them. They can actually be completely healed. So once a host is sick, he joins, he comes out, the host never gets sick again with that same illness or whatever. He's saved. It wasn't the case before, but this is the evolution and whatever and whatnot. So that's the story time. I hope you enjoyed that one, like a little piece of tidbit. But that's inspired from The King in Black by Donny Cates.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, well, they started it.
That's nice. Are you reading the newer Venom series that's happening right now? The one that with Meridius and Eddie becoming even more powerful than he was, because everyone's like kind of getting like a big hype and a power boost right now, because there's Jonathan Hickman is writing this series called God, which is a prelude to his next big Marvel adventure, which is going to be like something really big time. Something big is cooking in Marvel, because they don't bring Jonathan Hickman for nothing. He's the grand godfather of one of the best storytelling that's happened in the Marvel universe in the last 10 to 15 years. I mean,
He's okay, right?
there's Christopher Claremont with the X-Men, and then there's Jonathan Hickman with Avengers and New Avengers. There's the idea of incursions also, like he brought all of that stuff into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So basically, Marvel Cinematic Universe is following word for word what Jonathan Hickman has been writing for the last 10, 15 years. So Marvel's shifting its God.
When the hell did he get wings? You're not getting this rock, man!
Our future doesn't belong to you!
Trust me! Don't want your future! I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you!
You don't care about us! You don't know!
Don't trash him, bro.
I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What's she saying right now?
That we are so close!
Cool stuff to slow him down. I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream, too.
Sorry, Harry. Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up.
No. Hey, Silent Mark. Yeah, things have been good, man. How you doing? You having a good old, jolly old good day there? I just finished, like, you just missed it, like, about, like, 5 minutes ago, I was doing, like, a huge-ass story time. I talked about the Green and Black event that happened ever so recently in the Marvel Comics.
He has us now.
Is Coley still in there? Like, is he off the field or still in the mix? Just so you know, if you guys aren't clear as to what's going on, DJ Mox and I are referring to the International ICC World Cup that's happening right now. And yeah, you did miss story time, which is it sucks, but it is what it is, right?
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
No, I can't regenerate. No, I'm gonna die.
You took him away from us!
Took him away. What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry, the man next to symbiote talking, not you.
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
Hey!
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on. I clipped his wings. Need to hit him with more blue sparks. Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you. Let's end this.
Why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Oh, thank God. I guess I'm gonna be finishing this game today, eh, Silent Mark? Am I not really close?
We gave you our chance.
Harry!
Nice.
Pete?
I did 100% all the skills, all the gadgets, all the everything like I needed to do. So it's like I am like pretty much like, I think the only thing I need to do now is like kind of some of the stunts and some of the
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
Is this it?
Pete, what's happening?
Just hang on, buddy!
Please, no. Leave him alone.
No! Milo, you gotta help him.
Go, Miles!
Wave on him! Come on, wave on him! Spider team! One-shotting them, nice MJ.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Miles, power it up, baby! Rah! Yeah. I do like this, like,
Fight, Harry! Fight!
97.
I'm done. You have to.
Kill us.
And is it going to the bell tower? It's... Oh, epic scene, bro. They're lifting so much from the comics, it's so crazy.
Harry! Please!
Yes, come on! Anti-venomize him, bro.
I'm done. Either
you're
way,
not.
Pete.
We still have time?
No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
It does, doesn't it? Like, it's just so mind-blowingly good.
Let's heal the world, Pete. Together.
Isn't it like amazing that how MJ's become super OP in this game?
We're in business!
Now, Pete!
Now!
technically speaking, oh, there should be like a little bit of a this thing like. There should be like a little DLC that they should do for this game, where MJ gets her own like little missions. Such a badass, bro. Oh, by the way, technically, guys, this Venom healed, like Venom thing he did just now, is technically supposed to have healed Harry, if it was canonically kind of in line with the comics.
I love you.
Oh man, I love you too, Pete. And I love you too, Harry. Oh fudge, yeah, she would definitely run it. I really do want to get a lot more into this universe. Like, I want to know, like, where is Null existing in this universe, or like, what's going on with that? And by the way, Silent Bird, the Flames guy being Cletus Cassidy, and him being like, I finished everything. I finished everything. 100%, except for that one EMF experiment that I can't seem to have loaded. For some reason, that one doesn't load.
Yeah.
Please stay alive.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's alright, Pete. I'm not dead yet. Oh, that one comes after you finish the game. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. I've been worried that I kind of didn't do something.
Give me some room.
Nice! Congratulations,
I don't know if
Virat
it's gonna work,
Kohli,
but
for
I gotta
making the
try.
100th century. Nicely done. Sachin is in the crowd. Congratulations. He sees the Master Blaster watching him do it. Miles' textures look so good, bro. Like, is this epilogue now? This is going to make him the Green Goblin. He's going to go after Spider-Man because he killed his son. Otto is going to come back. Normal's going to become Green Goblin. There's going to be definite like Spider-Man 3, and I think Peter's going to die in Spider-Man 3.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done?
There you go.
What have you done to him?
I'm so sorry.
I'm coming with you. Wait.
No. They have to kill off this Speed so that like this Miles
There
can
are traces of brain
transfer into
activity,
the
but
MCU, bro.
his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, Silent Merc. Thank you for saying that. So Pete's dying definitely, for sure. There you go. His darkness is coming up.
Why?
It's because you didn't help him. Oh man, there's no one who can. What was that actor's name? I can't
The G
remember
serum
exactly.
ready. ASAP.
The G serum, Green Goblin serum. Yes, baby. He's gonna experiment on himself so that he can see if that'll work. So then he'll give it to Harry. That's what's gonna make him into the Green Goblin.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed,
Yes, we are, Red.
numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but
Spider-Man.
what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you?
Oh, she becomes a
In this
podcaster.
ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
Publishing. Okay. Internet speeds are really fast, eh?
Episode 1, done.
Nice.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
I know, MJ needs to see Spider-Man on Twitch.
Yum, I'll take
I think she's the
those.
best looking MJ in the entire Marvel. Kirsten Dunst, Zendaya. These are the only two people who've actually officially played in the big screen. Zendaya is a pretty cool MJ. But Kirsten Dunst is a very
Thanks again for
beautiful
the donation,
MJ.
Peter.
But if I have to say, I agree with you. She probably is one of the best looking MJs in. She looked better. I disagree. I think her character model looks much more better. And look at that whole, like, you know, hair and everything. It's just changed so much. Like, her body type hasn't changed much. She still looks like the same thing, but like her whole, like, you know, face texturing and the hair texturing just kind of is, yeah. You can't say no offense after saying something as racist as that. Okay, but like, I get it.
Not
You want
yet.
MJ to be white and red haired. I get that, like from the comics. I understand that a little bit, but like,
You ready? Miles,
she does pull off a very cool MJ though.
I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great to talk. So,
Dude,
many
do you remember
good
that
talks.
controversy that happened?
Just haven't.
Do you remember that one where like they revamped his face for the remake and oh my god, this definitely, okay, so original PS4 Spider-Man, then the remake that came out to like the PS5, then this one, I will definitely take this Peter Parker over any of those two from before. Tom Holland's MJ was Mary Jane Watson. So does that count as Mark Jane Watson? I mean, every MJ is Mary Jane Watson, right?
I've been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
He does,
Yeah.
but he doesn't do. He looks a little older.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you.
I guess what I'm thinking is like, yeah, he does look like a lot like One More Day. Oh yes, it is redonkulously bad. It is redonkulously bad. Definitely, Simon Riley. I agree with you 100%. Terrible suit choice. At least they gave us Across the Spider-Verse suit, because that just makes it freaking awesome. It makes the game worth playing. Hair sticking out, I'm not mad at that, because that hair's fly, I mean, very honestly. Oh, there we go, my friends! That's another roll credits on another game. That's what we do here. We play games to roll credits on it. Alright. It's time for me to review. So every time I finish games, I kind of, when the credits are rolling, I kind of give my review of the game, and we let the entire credits roll. So chat, feel free to talk to me about it, like we can discuss this, but let's start with something as basic as the map. Fuck me. Oh, what do you mean hold review? Wait, hold on. Hold review not over yet? Okay. Alright, I think I jumped the gun on that one, I guess. Oh my god. Not over yet? Oh shiz. I have to. Oh my god. I'm gonna increase the volume. This music slaps. This music slaps. I'm guessing this is all like cover art, like during the phase of. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I'm guessing all of this is like cover art, or the digital storybook or whatever. Yeah. Alright. Okay, as this goes on, I'm still gonna continue what I'm gonna say, but like let's start with the map, okay? First of all, Miles Morales and Spider-Man 1, Marvel Spider-Man 1, had something going for them when it came to the map. However, it felt congested. It felt like cramped into one space. There were too many collectibles, there were too many things to do, there was just too many ways in which it felt cluttered. But now this map feels spaced out, breathing room, and the way they've handled fast travel in this game is, I think this is like one of those games that is going to revolutionize fast travel in gaming, where you're allowed to fast travel. This, just imagine this thing opens up the doors for games like Elden Ring, sort of like they can be a Soulsborne game that you can just click fast travel, and then you're like, zhwing, you're like right there. You're contending with like such amazing fluidity. So yeah, this game has definitely one-upped everyone in the gaming industry when it came to map design and fast travel. The next thing I'd like to talk about is that, like, it didn't feel like a chore, so to speak, to actually go ahead and do any of the side missions, side quests, all the tiny little collectibles, like the collectathon that you go on with, like the as I mentioned, the prowler comes on to the screen. So like, yeah, so all of these things kind of felt really fucking well thought out and put in place together. And the transition that happens from Pete to Miles, and then Miles to Pete, like through action sequences as well, like, you know, that kind of just fluidity has not existed in any one of those previous games. And like, you know, it just made it fun. It made it fun to get from one place to the other, switch players, do your little bit of a thingamajig, then switch back, and then you're back on track. You know, you're doing all missions as the way it was intended to, but you don't have to wait at a certain given point of time where the character changes or whatever. And that was brilliantly handled. It was completely done very well. I would have to acknowledge the fact that these are all storyboard. I'm pretty sure these are all storyboard art, like, that they made for the game. It's visually freaking amazing. They should release all these as a digital storybook, like with all this art, which is on the end credit scenes. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, I digress a little bit. I should hold on to my next part of the review so that we can just. Because if I'm not mistaken, Silent Merc was... Yup, I knew it. He was right. He was right. Thank you for giving me that heads up. I'm guessing this is Norman, because he's the only one who wears a suit. Yeah, there we go. It's Norman. He's wearing a green shirt.
What do you want? The Spider-Man. You know who they are, don't you? Why? They ruined my son.
Otto looks so good, bro.
We all have to experience. Even you, Norman. What are you writing? The final chapter.
Fuck yeah! Damn, son! Yo! The final chapter. That was intense. That was intense. Oh my god, it was amazing. Alright, let's get back to that review that I was talking about, right? So, now... I'd gone up to as far as going out to like switching characters during missions and everything. That was really very well handled. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was sound design. Like the idea, Insomniac, the stand that holds up PS5 by miles, baby, by miles. This studio is rocking the shit out of PS5 for. Like, even with their older generation games, they've rocked this console by this just like, and the replayability of this game is definitely in there. My point being the sound design, right? Like, simple tiny little things where the spider bots or the tech caches that were all over the city, that blink, 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 the way this audio traveled. Also, I didn't quite get to experience it, but like the speakers on the actual controller, that in itself was like such a game immersion, because I did play off stream a little bit, like after the first or 2 streams. I didn't do any missions or anything, but I just swung around and I experienced, because I think it was like the first 2 episode or 3rd episode we got the glide ability, so I just flew around because it reminded me of Just Cause, and Just Cause has been like one of my favorite ass games back in the PS3 generation. So yeah, the sound design was such an immaculate piece of work, and the visuals that went with the sounds kind of just meshed and merged so well that I have to give them props for that. Amazingly done. Getting into the nitty-gritty of the things is like, now let's talk about the gameplay mechanics. Now, have we experienced these kind of gameplay mechanics before? I can't speak. Yes, we have. Have we seen something new with these gameplay mechanics? Not really. It's just like a power scaling adjustment, like what happens in comics and movies and stuff. On a hero's journey, he's shit in the beginning. He discovers why, he goes a little higher, and then he learns, like Star Wars with Luke. He learns about his father, his death, and like Obi-Wan gives him the information. He goes to Yoda, gets a little bit more of a power up, and then eventually he just like becomes so immensely powerful that even his father bows down to him, and he says, "Okay, yo, you the man, I'm going to turn to the light side, I'm going to throw Palpatine into that." Like, so it's kind of like that kind of power scaling has happened. Like, they've just scaled up their things, so it doesn't feel like gameplay mechanics wise it has changed a lot. Are there more buttons to push? Are there uniquenesses in the gameplay from the other previous games, from Miles Morales and Spider-Man 1? Not really. But have they executed something and refreshed that? I would give them 100% on this one. The actual feel of the game, the way we glide, which is a very important mechanic in the game, but like that little addition right there changes the way we traverse the maps, changes the way you actually enjoy New York City, changes the way you actually are able to just like overall experience the game. So like also the like earlier, I think if I'm not mistaken, you just had the L1 and the specials, but now you had gadgets. I mean, you did have gadgets, but it was not so far pronounced, and it wasn't so far, like, let's say, it wasn't so well pronounced in the older games. Everything plays a major factor. Oh, one more end credit? I'll shut up by that time. But, like, yeah, gameplay mechanics-wise, I'll give them props for kind of bringing us to a level where it's done a much more better job than the predecessors that followed, that came before. Now, if I have to like kind of say anything that I actually didn't like, well, there are parts of the game ever so slightly where Spidey gets stuck into an area and he can't get out. Like small tiny little bugs where maybe the collision has not been programmed properly, it's not been done up like absolutely like 100 there. So these are tiny little things that they can, patch up at some point when they notice these bugs. Because I had like about 3 or 4 times where I got stuck behind a car and I couldn't jump out. It happened in the boss fight as well here, where I was stuck into the wall and I couldn't get out. And one time there was this point where one of the mission statements, like where you get that like thing on the side of the screen here where it says you've completed this, or like this is where you need to like kind of head or whatever, that didn't go away, so I had to restart the game, and it sent me back ever so slightly, and all I had to do is traverse a little bit more. I had to go back onto the same location of the map because it wouldn't start the next side mission or whatever. So these are like tiny little bugs that happen. Nothing game breaking, but like it did happen, and I think it's worth mentioning that even though it's like a perfect rounded game in terms of like playability and everything, there's still certain things that they can work on and bring in like a lot more perfection to this game. Like to add my rating for this game, I have literally no idea what the Metacritic score is. I don't know what IGN has given it. I don't know what GameRanks has given this game, or I don't even know any YouTuber out there or anyone who's like kind of, because I kind of kept spoiler free. In fact, I haven't even watched any shorts, anything except for one which spoiled a little bit when Scorpion died. But yeah, no, that was the only spoiler that I had got. But other than that, like I did definitely avoid everything so that I can get to the end credits by myself and like not get this game spoiled, which I did, which I think I successfully did a very good job. So I'd like to give this game out of 10. I'd give it a rating of at least 9.2. No, let me rethink that. With everything that it's got going, I might bump it up to a 9.3. Yeah, I'll bump it up to a 9.3 or 93 out of 100. Metacritic is 91. There we go. I had a few problems too. The day one patch broke a few things. Okay, I want Insomniac to make a Man of Steel game so bad. After Wolverine, they're going to be jumping straight back into Spider-Man, and I think then they'll be open for a DC crossover, which will be like saving grace when it comes to like Gotham Knights, which was a shit show. And but like, here's what I'm thinking though. They should have a live service games. They should have one live service game around the Spider-Man universe where you're able to play as all the different characters and do something about it. It's a sandbox that they've already made. They've got all the assets and everything, so they should probably do something with live service where you can be different characters, make your own character, and you just go through like a little bit of a arc, like something like I don't know, something akin to, what's that game? That oh my god, IGN is the only one who gave 8 out of 10. Fuck them. Take these two fingers and stick them up your ass, IGN. This is the near to perfect game. Very good follow-up. Kind of probably the second best game I've played this year. Because I don't know what it is about The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I just have to put that on top of this because it's another revolutionary game. I haven't played Baldur's Gate yet, and you know what pissed me off? Salomon, I'll come to your comment, but like I'll get to that in a second. But like, yeah, I'd say Tears of the Kingdom is up here, and then Baldur's Gate's down here. That's sorry, not Baldur's Gate. Spider-Man's down here for this year games that I have played that I really think that are like my GOTY, like Game of the Year nominated kind of amazing games. So, but Silent Merc said Spider-Man 2 is nominated for Game of the Year, but I see Baldur's Gate winning, unfortunately. And not unfortunately, bro. That game right out the gate performed on every single platform really well, and it was a complete game. Had no fucking microtransactions, nothing that you needed to. Hey, that's a totally different. And Dungeons and Dragons, man. Oh, come on. That is a genre of game that is going to be evergreen, no matter what kind of story you weave into it. And they delivered on story there as well. So, yes. There's this one last gripe that I have with this game. It wasn't long enough. With all that was in it, I think there were a few things that they could have added to make it a slightly ever so longer, like ever so slightly, like maybe added another 2 to 4 hours on the game. I think the enjoyability would have been a little bit more. And yeah, that's like my last gripe, I guess, with the game, so to speak. Otherwise, like, you know, that's my rating. That's what I think of this game. Loved it through and through. Spider-Man geek nerd fan. And if I have to like kind of say like kind of like my predictions for the next game, we could get into that. Like maybe we could sit down and discuss what could happen in the next part or the final chapter. But like, let's get to Simon's message. Mostly Zelda and Baldur's are given Bonnie, I think. You know what? Baldur's winning outright, no doubt about it. There's a bigger base of people who play Dungeons and Dragons. There's a bigger base of PC gamers than there are console holders. Not a lot of people actually have the Nintendo Switch, and not a lot of people in Japan actually care about Game of the Year, because you know, if they were supposed to vote for Game of the Year, they'll split it between Mario Wonders and Tears of the Kingdom. And the snub that I really hated, like it just irked me too much, like so bad, is the Final Fantasy 16 not being nominated at all. That just hurt, you know, man. Like that was an amazing game too. Like that's probably the third best game I've played this year, because that was like a true return to form to Final Fantasy and everything that a Final Fantasy game should ever be, with the current gen of console gameplays and stuff we have out there today. So like, you know, I don't know, man. Like Final Fantasy not being given that opportunity for even being nominated for the Game of the Year just created like a, you know, a bit of a heartache for me. Hogwarts Legacy doesn't stand a chance with the caliber of games, bro. Hogwarts Legacy was a great game, but it has no chance with games like Legend of Zelda, and it's a new IP. People have not experienced it before. There was so much backlash with all the controversy that it was kind of surrounded with J.K. Rowling and everything. And yes, there's a huge Harry Potter fan base out there, but they are not going to get into Hogwarts Legacy because of all the riffraff that we're surrounded with. Yes, it sold a lot, but come on. Spider-Man beat it hands down. Legend of Zelda beat it hands down. That my friend, AC Mirage should have, but I don't know if it's a snub there. I think AC Mirage was just not on anybody's radar this year for being anything huge, to be very honest. Starfield is a shit game. Dude, I played over 8 episodes of that game and I just dropped it. I haven't even gone back to it. In fact, I got Starfield for free. And about a month and a half before the game released, I got myself an Xbox Series X just so I can, not X, Series X. Is it the new one, the Series X? I don't even know. Yeah, Series X and S. Yeah, that's the one. So I bought the new Xbox for the purpose of playing Starfield on their newest freaking console. Not bad of an investment because of the games that came out that I got to play for free because I have Game Pass. But because Minecraft Legends was actually a pretty decent game when it came out, and I played that for a while as well. But like, come on, Starfield was a shit game. Not being able to traverse easier. Like, Microsoft, you own such great freaking engines where traverse. Halo, just fucking contact the fucking people at Bungie to say that, hey, can we borrow your assets and we'll redo them, pay them a fucking little bit. You own these studios. It's just a fucking write-off for you at some point. Give us a fucking car. And it is mid at best. I totally agree. Starfield definitely doesn't deserve a gaudy nomination for anything for that matter. Yes, maybe if there was a gaudy for dialogue. It did have a little bit of witty dialogue and a lot of, like, you know, moments where it went like made you genuinely laugh and smile, but it ain't no Undertale, you know what I'm saying? Like, Undertale was phenomenal. But like, anyways, Gotti was Gotti. The nominations have been set. People are going to vote in, but it's going to be like a God of War situation, I guess. Like, you know, Elden Ring's going to win God of War. Elden Ring's going to win Game of the Year. God of War is going to be given the best, you know, screenplay, sound, so on and so forth. Like, so it's going to end up being like Legend of Zelda will probably get the best, you know, story and like, you know, whatever and whatnot, and then Baldur's Gate's going to end up winning, because you got to keep all the fans happy so that you get them to stay tuned for the next year's event. I hope I you know what, I wouldn't be mad at that. If Yuri does get the voice. Fair enough. Can I skip this, or how much of it is left? I don't know how much. Do you think Xbox as a whole got snubbed at the Game Awards? There's a lot of unhappy Xbox out there. Let me contemplate that for a moment before I give you a decisive answer. No. The thing is, if we look at the history of Xbox in terms of being able to make games worth Game of the Year, I think it stopped after the 360 came out. Xbox has made no games, like no significant games post the 360 era, and I think the Xbox are just pissed off because there's been nothing out there that was made outright for the Xbox in years now, and there ain't no game that has come out this year that is Xbox exclusive, which was able to put Xbox on a pedestal or whatever, you know. Like, Xbox has been riding the wave of being able to sign great deals with amazing studios and providing it free for Game Pass users, which people feel is a, you know, better than two evils kind of situation, because with the PlayStation you end up paying $60 per game and you want to play about 12 games a year on average, and I'm talking about non-streamers out there who just kind of play and watch games and stuff, but yeah, there aren't any actual real games that have been made on the Xbox since the 360 era, and there's no real innovation, and there's no game-changing masterpieces at work at the Xbox studios. So no, I'm totally okay with the fans being unhappy. I'm totally okay with them not getting anything, because that's what they deserve, my friend. Xbox doesn't deserve any kind of one-ups or like kind of thumbs ups or whatever for anything that they're doing at the moment. It's just a studio that peddles good games under its banner through a Game Pass subscription. And you know, if we do the math, let's say a player buys 10 games a year, that's $600 that they spend, and Xbox Game Pass gives you pretty much the same 10 games to 12 games for a lesser subscription. It's $20, so it's $120 versus $600 on the PlayStation. You know, that's kind of the math that people end up working with. And yeah, and some of the games they have to outright buy again on the Xbox because it's not available, but they do get a chance to get, like, you know, some really good games as well. So yeah, that's where Xbox is at. And if Xbox doesn't get its subscriptions up by the year of 2025, apparently Xbox Studios is going to completely shut down, is what the CEO has said in a recent interview. So that's another thing that we're looking forward to, I guess. But yeah, this generation of game, like, you know, gaming console wars or whatever, has been clearly outright won by Nintendo, because they've physically placed themselves Not Nintendo. Sorry, the PlayStation. Their mid-gen refresh with the Slim sucks, but like other than that, that's another controversy that I don't want to get into. But yeah, 2027, Phil Spencer said. There we go. Sorry, I misquoted. Yeah, we'll close down Xbox. Yeah. But wait, Starfield is the game of the generation apparently? Oh, come on. You don't believe that, Silent Merc. This is not even close to, this is not even a close thing. Game of the generation, how about they generate a better face mighty keep. Okay, that's a better comeback than what I had. Like, okay. Oh, Dan Slott's been mentioned in this. Dan Slott's been mentioned in this. Dan Slott is the writer of The Ultimate Spider-Man. He's one of the most prolific Spider-Man writers. Jack Kirby, James Wright. Oh, these guys have worked. Well, Jack Kirby's dead, so yeah, there ain't no way. But they're just mentioning Jose Hernandez. Oh, okay. So they're basically mentioning all the writers and the artists that came from Marvel to kind of bring their patchwork of different. Michael Policio. This guy's also a very good writer. He's an illustrator, I think. Olivia Nitty, Pablo Carrera Carrello. Oh, these guys are just all artists and writers of Spider-Man over the years. Stan Lee, the Walt Disney, Tim Dillon, Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane is a very, very important figure because he's the one who created Venom. I'm guessing we're about to close off the credits and then like we have one more end cutscene that we're waiting for, if I'm not mistaken. The chat's informed me about that, so like probably going to be waiting for that one. Should I just skip? No, we've never skipped it before. We'll just talk to each other, chat. Like, I know how you guys feel about this game, but like, let me put this out to you guys. What is your next game that you're going to be playing? I'm thinking I might pick up Alan Wake for the PlayStation, but what do you guys think? Silent Merc? Simon? You missed Stan? Bro, that was a tearjerker of a day that day when he died. It was, yeah. There is a salute to Stanley, yep, there is. Alan Wake 2 is outstanding. Alright, Alan Wake 2 is the next one on the PlayStation, but I'm gonna balance it out like so. Here's what's happening right now. So this Sunday, the Sunday that's coming up, my girlfriend's leaving to go back to Shanghai and she'll be there for 2 weeks. And then she's back again for 2 weeks here in Beijing. So there'll be a 2-week gap like of just me on the stream. So on the next few days or so, we're going to continue playing as much as we can. We're going to be continuing playing like Mario Wonders as multiplayer. Then we take a 2 weeks gap and then we come back to Mario Wonders together. And in the meantime, I'll probably take those 2 weeks to try and finish out Alan Wake. Is there any other game out there which is releasing in December that you guys are looking forward to? Alright, story time. The idea of a Spider-Man, the name, is definitely a Stan Lee creation. However, his power set, Uncle Ben, the backstory, the whole like great power, great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. MJ, Gwen Stacy. Actually, it was Gwen Stacy before Mary Jane. The Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, Sandman, Chameleon. All of these characters were created by Jack Kirby. All of them. The storylines, him being a teenage kid who's got teenage problems. Again, a creation of Jack Kirby. Not the only thing Stan Lee got, which he can actually say that I got, was Spider-Man, the name itself. Everything else is been done, created, and like flushed out for years by Jack Kirby. Because at a certain point, Jack and Stan kind of had a falling out. And what was happening is Jack was the illustrator. I don't know why I'm not able to talk today. Maybe because I haven't eaten yet. I'm probably going to have some dinner after this. So Jack was the illustrator. Stan was the story writer. Now, the way it works in comics is that they both actually come into the office in the day. They sit down. The story writer starts to give the beats of the story. And he actually writes down the way a panel is supposed to be, like, kind of what, like, you know, like a written word picture, sort of, storyboard, so to speak. And the illustrator then takes whatever's written on that piece of paper, draws whatever's been described panel to panel, and then fills in the words of whatever the speech bubbles they need to be filled up with. At a certain point, Stan and Jack fell out so harsh that Stan would end up writing something else and Jack would end up drawing something else. And because Stan wasn't really editor until a certain point, until Jack left and came to DC for a while, and then he came back because Jack Kirby is responsible for Darkseid and all that, like the new gods in the DC universe. If you guys didn't know that, that's another little bit of trivia that you should know. But Stan was ready to and willing for him to leave because he already had how the look and everything had been set. Anyone could come in and illustrate what Jack had thought up of. But it got to a point where, let's say a panel says Spider-Man from sky view looking down on Electro in a pool of water, right? That's what's been written in the description of the panel, and the dialogue is something like they were a great duo, but they had a falling out, man. It's just what happens between creatives who are like immensely like you know, they butt heads. Creatives who can like kind of think up of certain things like on the spot and stuff, they butt heads, and that's what happens with like egos come into play, man. And with the way the comics industry was going at that point, and the comic busts that was coming up really soon, it just kind of like shattered their friendship even further. And towards the end, when Jack Kirby actually passed on, Stan Lee tried to serve an olive branch, but Jack Kirby was fighting down till the end of his life that I want credit for the things that I created and stuff, and that's just ego. But yeah, Stan outlived him, and he definitely he won, at least in front of the people's eyes. He is the creator of Spider-Man. Steve Ditko. It wasn't Jack Kirby who created Spider-Man, it was Steve Ditko. Shit, I've been saying Jack Kirby. It was Steve Ditko. It was Stan Lee and Steve Ditko who did that. Yes, I've been saying the wrong name, right? Like, hold on. Spider-Man creator. Yeah, it was Steve Ditko, I think. Yes, there we go. Steve Ditko. I'm so sorry. It wasn't Jack Kirby who created it. It was Steve Ditko. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't even look it up. I looked it up after the fact that I remembered. But yeah, let's look at chat for a second. I've seen that series. They were a really good duo, Stan and that Jack Kirby and Stan were a really good duo. But Steve Ditko didn't get a chance even. But like, yeah, Darkseid, I really want Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. Man, so sad. Rebel Moon is supposed to be his next project when he's already finished both of them, and they're about, I think there's the one's coming out any day now, or it's out already on Netflix, and then the other one's coming out like next year at some point. But like, yeah, it's pretty pretty awesome. All right, I think this is the end of the credits, and now we can see the last cutscene. It most definitely is Dune meets Star Wars.
Haley, hi. Hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? He worked so hard on it.
His mom knows sign? Maybe she learned. Maybe she learned sign just for Haley. So what's this about?
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
Miles's mom is fit? Yeah, she's got a boyfriend, bro.
Yeah.
Haha! He displays his new suit like that? How silly. Not too happy with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how important you are to him, that he's not on call? Sorry about the yawn, guys. I don't think it's boring, it's just I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. Oh, she has a cute laugh. Oh, mamacita!
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
What? What the fuck? Oh my god, they're bringing Silk into the game! No fucking way! Well, her name's not Spider-Woman, her name's Silk, but yeah. Oh my god, this... Dude, her best... Because there is actually a Spider-Woman. Cindy Moon is someone else. Jessica Drew is Spider-Woman. And Cindy Moon is called Silk. And again, I think it was created by Dan Sloth, and it was over... What run was that? Where the Spider-Verse run he did, right? Like, yeah. Spider-Verse was so complicated and so terribly fucking written, but like it does kind of, you know, want to see how Silk gets her power and her relations between and Miles. And actually, you know what? So, okay, this is going to be so difficult to explain. In the Spider-Verse, event that happened. So there is 3 very important spiders across the multiverse. One's going to be the what was it called? One's called the Scion. I'm just looking it up actually right now. Scion, Saion, Spider-Verse. It is called the man. Dance. I'm just gonna search Dan Sloth Spider-Verse. Yep. So yeah, you have the whole multiverse connected by different okay, how do I explain this? It's so fucking difficult to even bring up, bro. All of the multiverse is connected by webs, and each of the universes has one Spider-Man. In each universe, there's either Peter Parker, there's Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales. Someone becomes a Spider-Man in these universes, and there are 3 very, very important spiders, so to speak. And one is called the Scion. One is called the oh my god, I can't remember exactly. Okay, I'm looking it up right now. There's okay. Okay, never mind. You know what? It's been so long since I read it, and I don't even remember exactly what it is. But anyways, there's 3 spiders. One is the daddy, one is the mommy, and one is the baby. I'm simplifying it right now. So Sydney Moon is the mother, and Peter Parker is the father, and another multiverse version of Peter is the Scion. They're these guys who literally eat the souls of Spider-Man across the universes, and they're battling them for their dear lives. And that's pretty much what the whole Spider-Verse story is. And it is so confusing. It's got so many tie-ins. It's just crazy long. And it's crazy bad at some points, and it's crazy good at some points. But Sydney Moon is one of the most essential spiders in that, and that's how I remember it. But anyways, congratulations, you finished the main story. Both Peter and Miles are available to continue the adventure. You can now start a fresh adventure with ultimate difficulty. No thank you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the last EMF. And finish this. So that
What's up, New York? Break time's over. What's this? Lance and a thumb drive? They say you should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I know Norman, I think.
Alright. What are we doing?
Peter! I put this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree, and one of May's blossoms. And I thought, if you gene splice them together, you might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Wow. Well, okay.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we need one leaf, one sun, one... Alright, make a circle out of it, eh? No? Why not? Oh, this one doesn't fit there. Yeah, start over. Start with the sun this time. Go for the hydrogen. That here. This one's a bit difficult, eh? Let's go with the water here. Let's go counterclockwise. Let's go clockwise this time. 3. 3. 2. 1. Nope. Didn't work. Let's start with sun. Not working, bro. Skip puzzle. I'm done with this game. I need to also go and eat. I'm hungry.
Now, you know those little bee drones we salvaged from the field studies? We just leveraged their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now? Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on in the city, and of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do.
I love you too, Harry.
And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried it with. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new Foundation. Just me and you. From scratch.
Carnage will be definitely the main baddie in the
us.
next game. Doc Ock, Carnage. Like, Carnage will be the main thing that we'll be fighting, and then...
One last thing. I got a little something for you.
Hey, Ant-Man and the Wasp
We're
kind
in
of
good
suit.
health. Love you.
New suit unlocked! Yay! Alright, let's go and view trophies. I finished 79% of it. Not earned. What else do I need to do? Hang 10, okay. Evolve, defeat 100 enemies with evolved venom abilities. It didn't do that. Stealth, take down 25 enemies from the web line. Where am I on this, on the progress of it? 25 have been taken down. 60 have been taken down. 40 or 42. Okay. Alright. Makes sense. 18 out of 30. Okay. Fair enough. I think I can get these off stream, and then I'll have done pretty much. These are different, yeah. Yeah, spider arm abilities, right? Like I'll have to equip them, and I didn't do it. But I have 82%, so it's not too far. I'll be able to finish this, and I'll get my platinum off screen. Just have a look at this. This is the EMF suit, right? Craft. That's all styles done, all suit tech done, all abilities, missions. Finish this, complete 31, 2, 24, 19, 2, 11, 4, 5, 8, 10 of 10. Alright. But I finished the main story. How am I going to get symbiotes back in the game after I've killed all the symbiotes? That's my concern. But anyways, I guess that's about it, bro. We're done with Spider-Man. I'm going to log off now. I'm going to go get some food. Thank you guys for joining us. Me and Naku. There's symbiote crime still? Okay, that's perfect. That makes a lot of sense. I'll probably end up doing this off stream, and once I 100% it, I'll probably show it off at some point on another stream to just show you guys that I've gotten like the 100%. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with me and my girlfriend, noob girlfriend, playing Mario Wonders for the first time, and I'll see you guys on the next one. This is BruceyJucey. Out.